October 14th is when Windows 10 support ends, and boy, are things ever happening. Businesses are dumping their Windows 10 machines, and a substantial reason is due to the lack of Windows 11 compatibility due to the lack of TPM2 and or other critical hardware. And I guess they don't want to get modules and have people plug them in. They could use the extended security updates. Yeah, that's true.
Like you're not doing that on your laptop. So.
Yep. And, yeah. I mean, that's fair. Most of the pictures I've seen are old desktops, but they might be kind of time anyways. But that's a paid program, the extended security updates thing. So many folks are weighing the costs and benefits because it's priced at $30 per license per year.
Would you pay... Oh, wow. That is an interesting question. Would you pay $30 a year to run any version of Windows you wanted? Like your ideal.
And it was secure?
And it had... If Microsoft had a program where you were still allowed to run Windows 7 or XP, but with modern support.
Modern support.
I mean, I have to assume that they could afford to do it. I mean, how many millions of people are still running Windows XP today? Windows XP market share. I'm willing to bet it's not 0.
It's quite a lot, actually.
It's apparently
modern.
It's apparently still somewhere between 0.3 and 0.54%. Which, if you think about how many hundreds of millions of PCs there are in the world, do you think we could say with reasonable certainty that there's 1 billion PCs in the world?
Probably
one for every 8 people. I'd say that's probably on the low side.
That's decently.
So
reasonable.
let's make some dumb napkin math assumptions. Let's say 1 billion PCs. Okay, times point. Let's use the lower end of that number. What I say, 0.03. Okay, so 0.03% equals 30 million PCs times $30 a year would give Microsoft a $900 million a year budget to maintain modern support for Windows XP. And that's like, okay. I don't even think, and to be clear, I don't think that would be necessarily reasonable. I don't think that this is necessarily a reasonable thing to expect anybody to actually do. I don't think all of those customers would pay. I don't think Microsoft's partners would love to support umpteen billion versions of Windows forever on all of their software. I just mean, if you could pay $30 a year to run your ideal version of Windows, would you pay for Windows?
And does this mean... Well, I already pay for Windows.
But would you subscribe to Windows?
But, okay. Does this mean game support?
Yeah.
So there's all compatibility?
It means it works like you'd expect it to work. It doesn't get new features.
But
it works the way that you would expect it to work.
But what do you count for new features? Because a lot of those are compatibility things.
I would say that Copilot is a new feature.
Okay.
Could I do the WAN show on Windows XP? Is this kind of what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, could this computer run Windows XP?
Yeah.
I can play modern games and connect to Wi-Fi and do things like that on Windows XP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's getting features.
$30 is
new features.
Too cheap. I would pay more.
You'd pay more than $30 a year.
No, who are we kidding? I wouldn't pay anything. But
some of those things are new features.
Which ones?
What if it's like DX12, but it's Windows XP? Like there's
what about
new features
the inverse? What if I wanted to run Windows XP software? They would just kind of like have unlimited support for every program written back to DOS. Kind of like, where are the bounds of this hypothetical?
I don't know, guys. I think you might be overthinking a little bit. Let's say that everything works, and we just have a nebulous definition of what a feature is. Would you pay $30 a year to run? Which is your favorite Windows 7?
Probably 7, but
Vista was hotter.
I did used to run.
Vista was hotter.
I did used to run.
Nice.
Vista Black Edition.
Nice.
This was
once you go Vista
sick,
Black,
dude.
You never go back.
This was
Windows XP Black.
Sick back in the day.
Nah.
So I could see me going for heavily modded versions by my so what I would do back in the day was I would get Black Edition and then I would mod it significantly further beyond there. Heavily modded version of Vista, or if I have to stick to like a more stock experience, I would go 7 for sure.
I'm doing heavily modded 7.
But I do not under any circumstance go beyond 7. And the main reason for that is telemetry and ads.
Yep.
And Windows 8 just sucked. 8.1 was like a lot better, but 8 was brutal. Ugh. And I hate the blocky design. So I'm just staying away from
That's fair.
From 8 and 8.1.
Anyway, the point is, keep an eye out for some used hardware if you're looking to build like a home theater PC or a NAS or something like that. There are, to my knowledge, still workarounds to get around the TPM stuff for home use. Stats Counter noted that Windows 7 has apparently had a massive increase in market share. So that's pretty interesting.
What has?
Windows 7.
Really?
Yeah, look at this.
I guess if people are like, I'm not going to have security anyways, they're just going back to the better one.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. So I don't quite understand how that works, but you know what? I'm here for it.
That's a really significant jump.
Oh, dude, it's like it was flatlined basically.
Yeah.
And then it's like whoop, and it very clearly is coming out of Windows 10.
Yeah. So I wonder if people are like, hey, if I'm not going to have support anyways, I'll just go back.
Wild.